Okay, on this video I'll show you how that your EI42 team of friends and your social network effectively can grow, and it can carry on growing after you've put in your initial effort as well. And this shows how a social network can grow. So what we're going to do first of all is log into my EI42 account. So we'll click login here. So ei42.com/friends is where you log into your account, and then we're going to click on the View Friends tab here. And here you will see the actual friends statistics of myself, Paul Hardingham, and you'll see I've got personal friends total 740, 722 in the UK and 18 in the USA. Total team friends though is 2,302. That's 2,183 in the UK and 119 in the US. Now you'll see in the back office here it gives you a full breakdown as to how many people are on each power of referral, in other words generation. So in one sense, if the power one, those are the people I've personally introduced to EI42, so 740. Now most businesses, that's where it would stop. If you're in making an online business, the people you refer to a company or to a product, those are your customers, those are what you get paid on. But with EI42, the beauty of this is that those 740 are all tracked to me, and they've introduced 534 people. So I still get commission paid on these people. It's the same for you, same for these people who are here. These 534 people, they can do exactly the same thing. And on the third generation here, Power 3, there's 492 people. So starting with a 740, I've now got over 1,000 extra people on the next two generations. It carries on. It's generation 4 here, 190 people. Generation 5, 120 people. Generation 6, 116 people. Generation 7, 110 people. So that's where you can see that these people have referred these people, have referred these people, have referred these people, have referred these people, and so on. And that's how any business grows. It's just that with EI42, it's transparent. You can see how it grows, and you're credited for it all. Because even if you just brought one person in, say you brought me in, and I introduced 740 people who introduced 534, etc. So by introducing me, over 2,000 people have now come into EI42, and that is one of the big strengths of EI42. Don't sit there thinking, oh, but I'd never be able to introduce 740 people. You don't. You only need to introduce one person who's a good person. Obviously, the more people you introduce, the greater the chance of finding someone in your team who would do something similar to this, or someone who could do 10 times the amount of this. But the point of this video is to show how the growth does happen. And I know initially a lot of people struggle when they first get involved with the EI42. When you first get involved, you see 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It's a very long distance away in your mind from knowing where this can go. But if you understand the theory, in practice it will happen. Given enough effort and time, you bring enough people in. That's your key area, your personal friends. You have to bring people in, you have to tell people about EI42, and by doing that, some of them will go on to tell others, who will go on to tell others, who will go on to tell others, and eventually you'll end up with thousands of people in your EI42 network, all of which you earn commission every time they earn cash back. In other words, every time they save money, I've now got over 2,300 people, every time they save money, any one of them, I will get paid a commission, and it can be exactly the same for you. So that hopefully demonstrates for you the real power. Let me just quickly as well show you the graph to show you how that's grown in my own EI42 network. So here I've plotted the graph and kept record of things pretty much since day one, and here you can see the pink line is the total number of people in my social network at EI42, and the blue line is the total number of people I've personally introduced, and you'll see the gap between the two is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So even if I stopped introducing other people now, the pink line would carry on growing. So for years to come now, that will keep on growing. The network will grow larger and larger, and my income will keep growing and growing and growing. So it's very much, in one sense, like writing a bestseller book or something like that. As word gets around, more and more people know it, more and more people buy it, and your network of friends gets bigger and bigger. So I hope that gives you some encouragement to keep going with the EI42. Don't start and then give up within a couple of months. Keep going at it. Keep introducing people. Remember, all you're doing is helping people save money. You're not asking them to spend anything. You're asking them to simply save money on the things they're already buying.